Hey guys, Johnny here. Happy 4th of July. That's what day it is today. America 250. So, been running the Jeep around a little bit yesterday and today with these airsoft balance beads in there. These tires run like glass. Unreal. They were a bear to change. I ended up having to go get a tire changer from Harbor Freight. That worked well for breaking them down. That first one I broke down by hand with the bead breaker, the hand bead breaker. You know, I worked at that for like a half an hour in an extreme heat warning. I should have known better, but it really fought me. So went a little easier with the machine, but I'll have to mount it to a slab of concrete to be able to use the dismounter and remounter. So I did that by hand, as you saw. Anyways, I only got a couple more things to do. Been working on these March unit plates, these bridge plates. I took mine off from the Jefferson Highway finally. I'll put my new one on. And in case y'all didn't know, well, anyways, I'm making bridge plates for every military vehicle, the Convoy. Everybody gets a pair. So I've been working diligently at that. That's the last big thing on my list. It's July 4th. I'm leaving here soon. I'm not going to publicly disclose exactly what date that is because of work, but it's soon. So I've got a couple of things to knock off the list. The bridge plates being the number one largest item on the list, and I'm already half done with those, so that's going well. Getting into a groove. I do one March unit per day. Seems to work pretty well. It's usually 12 to 14 plates for 6 to 7 vehicles. I don't even know what that's about, dude. 6, 7. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Anyways, here's my rig. Those of you who haven't followed along, this is a S-144 communications shelter. It was designed to go in the back of an M37. And it was superseded by the S-318, which has the same footprint, but wider at the top above the fender wells. And then that was superseded by the S-250, which went in the Cuck B zone. Interesting note about the S-144 and the S-318, they'll fit inside a Ben-Hur trailer. Just barely, but they'll fit. You need to block about 2 inches underneath the skids for them to sit above the trailer bed. So that's what originally I had this in, was my steel Ben-Hur. My friend Squeaky from Oklahoma found me a wooden Ben-Hur chassis. And so yeah, I was busy getting this set up on the wooden Ben-Hur chassis, which is significantly lighter than a steel Ben-Hur. And there we are. Got a box in the front that I had made up in the style of ammunition crate. And I'll pull this. I cover it with the, you hear my fan running in there? All it's doing is circulating hot air, but that's okay. In the style of a ammunition crate, I was going to put Davy Crockett markings on this, like ammunition for cannon, nuclear projectile, and like the nomenclature for that Davy Crockett nuclear round with the plunger and the charge and all that stuff. You know, all that stuff was classified back then, so they don't have that, I forget what they call that, where the official designation for that ordnance round. They never had one because it was all classified, and the AEC, from what I understand, ran that. So here's what we got inside my 12-volt cooler. I bought a butane stove, so I'm gonna take this Coleman dual fuel out and the white gas out and put that butane stove in there. It's a lot smaller and lighter. So that's that. This was a one solid sheet of or not plywood, but it was like almost like a tabletop 'Cause I think somebody ran through the joiner and glued all these pieces together. And just being in the sun and then a little bit of a rain just completely split all these boards all to hell. That's okay. It looks rustic. That's bolted to the trailer, so it's not going anywhere. Got the wiring done. Got my tail lights on. My emergency lights are attached to the shelter. What is it in here? Oh, it's 2 degrees cooler than when I left. Yeah, I got the shelf I made in there for that fan, that little tiny box fan, to try to draw some of the outside air in. I'm gonna let this door open now I'm home. Doesn't work as well as I thought it would. So I have one of those 8-inch duct fans. I might rig something up here. Let me show you. A square aluminum plate with 4 holes in it, or even 2 holes in the top and some notches in the bottom to sit down in here, and then bolt here, flat plate, big hole in the center, vent fan, plug it in here. Now on the other side of this bulkhead is a switch on the inside of the wall, a wire mold box with a switch in it. I can turn that fan on and off from inside. I think that's the route I might go, because it'll move a significantly higher volume of air, which is what you need to cool these damn things down. I don't have enough battery power and solar power to run a small mini split or something like that. I'm not really set up for that, and I don't really want the extra weight. So we're about ready to go down the road with this thing, so you're going to be seeing this a lot more in the coming weeks. And anyways, that's it for this video. I don't want to get it too long. Happy 4th of July, folks. We'll see you on the road. Keep on jeeping on. Thanks for watching.